Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a book unhaul slash books that I have gotten. Um, so I have four books that I got recently, three of which were actually just given to me from my mom because she didn't want them, and they were books that she wasn't gonna read. So those three books were the that that Little Town Street by Stacey Elizabeth. Um, she had gotten this at that romance book truck, novella book truck that we went to at Beacon a couple months ago, and she started reading it, and she said she wasn't super interested in it, so she gave it to me to read. But reading the back, this seems like a book that I might be interested in, so I might actually kind of enjoy this. So once my neighbor and I are done with our TBR, I might try to fit this in somewhere towards the end, for a personal read myself. And then mom gave me they're up on the bookcase because I just like reorganized it, and I'm gonna reorganize it a little bit more because I have a huge mess behind my laptop of books that I've got a smaller bookcase for my bedroom that I'm hoping to fit those on. If not, some of them might have to go back on that shelf. But the two books on the bookshelf that I've put away was One in Rome and Beg, Borrow, and Steal, which I've already read those books. But I will probably read the whole series again because I am currently right now reading In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. So I probably will, since now I have all four books, I probably will reread that whole series at some point. Don't know when, but I'll probably read those at some point. And then, so those are the three books that mom gave to me. And then a book that I just purchased very recently is the Hidden Figures. And I just started reading this, so I'm like on chapter 6. So yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. I've seen the movie of this a couple of years back and really enjoyed it. Um, so this is the first time reading the book for me. And then I have, I think, at least three books that I am I have like at least three books that I am unhauling because I just don't feel like I'm gonna read them again anytime soon. So, um, and so I'm just gonna take them off the bookcase and unhaul them, and maybe at some point I'll either see if I can take them to a Bournemouth Restore credit, or I will put them in a little free library in the spring, maybe. I'll just have to say. But the three books that I'm unhauling are the Vampire Knitting Club Cornwell series. I read this. I didn't like it as much as the regular Vampire Knitting Club series books by Nancy Warren. So I would probably not read this. I gave it 2.5 to a 3 star. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the regular Vampire Knitting Club series that I had gotten into that I'm still working on. So yeah, I think there's a one other book in this Cornwell series, and I just don't think I liked the first book enough to want to read the second, so I'm unhauling it. And then the next book that I'm gonna unhaul is How to End a Love Story by Yuan Kong. And I enjoyed this book, but I just don't, it's a one-time read for me, and I'm satisfied. I just don't think I'm gonna read it again, and I want to get it off my bookcase to make room for other books. So, and then the last book I'm unhauling is I just texted my sister and I'm waiting to hear back from her, but because I want to see if my niece Alice might be interested in this book, but it's Alice's Adventure in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, illustrated by John Tenello, I think is how you say his name. And I think Gran gave this book to me, so it's a hardback. It's a really nice book. It's in beautiful condition. I'm just never gonna read it myself, but my niece Alice has started getting into reading short chapter books. So I was gonna ask Liza if she might want this book. So if she does, I will give it to my niece Alice, but get it off my bookcase because it's in really nice condition, and I want it to stay. I want it to stay in the family because it's a special book, because of the fact that it is from Gran. But I think Alice might enjoy this more than I would, so I'm gonna potentially give it. If Liza says yeah, she would enjoy that. I will give it to Liza the next time I see her. But yeah, so that is it for books that I'm unhauling. So there's like at least like 3 there. That's pretty good. And then the books that I'm gonna make this video a little bit longer because I figured I might just throw in my current reads right now while we're at it, just to do 1 video instead of 2 this week, just to make my life a whole lot easier. But let me just pull up Storyograph and tell you what books I am currently reading. So I am currently reading, I just totally just like whatever. Oh well, so my sister said they already have 2 copies of the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, so they already have a copy anyways, so I'll donate it or take it to a Bomos. At least I offered. At least it was worth a try. So I have 3 books that I could potentially donate, or just I might take to a Bomos the next time I have a chance for store credit, maybe is potentially what I'll do. Anyways, so to get into my current reads, I'm reading Hidden Figures. So you get to see this book twice in this video, because I talked about it as a book that I just purchased, and I have started reading it, because I'm gonna read it so I can get it read before my neighbor borrows it on the 21st of February. So yeah, I think I can get it definitely read by then. If I read 5 to 10 chapters a day, I think I can probably get it done before the 21st, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. But as I said, I saw this movie years ago and enjoyed the movie a lot. So now I'm finally getting around to actually reading the book. It's a nonfiction, and it was on my nonfiction TBR for this year. Then another nonfiction that I'm reading, so I have 2 nonfictions going currently. I'm reading As Tough as They Come by Steph Sargent Travis Mills, and this is I got this from a work luncheon a couple years ago, and I have it's a signed copy by the author himself. So yeah, so I'm reading 2 nonfiction books right currently at the present moment. And then the next book I'm reading is the 4th book in the One in Rome series, and it's In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams, and this just came out in December. So the It came out like 31st of December or something like that, if I remember the release date correctly. But I'm enjoying this book so far. I am currently on chapter 9 of that book. And then the next book that I am reading is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. And this book I am borrowing from my neighbor, and I am on chapter 21 is where I am. So I think I could probably finish this by, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday potentially I could finish this by, I'm guessing. And then I'm also reading a man called Ove, and I'm definitely either going to finish this tonight or tomorrow. So that one's pretty much closest to being done. And then I started the 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. So I'm only a couple of pages in, not very far along in that one. And then for physical, so those are all the physical books that I'm currently reading. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 audiobooks that I'm listening to. So 2 of which I have checked out from the Cloud Library app for my library, and those are The Kitchen Confidential by Anthony Brandan, and then I have The Slammed by Colleen Hoover. Those are the 2 that I checked out from my local library. And then I'm also listening to We Don't Know, for a nonfiction audiobook. I'm listening to We Don't Know Ourselves, a personal history of modern Ireland. And then also listening to The Devil Wears Prada. So yeah, I have at least like 10 or so, 4 audiobooks, and probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 physical books going right now. So 10 books in total that I'm reading, which is a lot for me, but you know what, maybe if I can get through a big chunk of these, then I'll have less to read, hopefully, when the new release for the Just for the Camera comes out in February 3rd, because that will be on my next to read list, along with Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, which is in that pile of books that I'm hoping to fit on that bookcase that I'm going to put in my bedroom. Or I might move my, I haven't decided, or I might move my bass amp and put the small bookcase between my keyboard and the keyboard and the TV, maybe, and put the other books there, that TBR books that I want to read. And I think I'm going to try to do a better job with potentially just unhauling books every so often, ones that I know that I won't read again. So I have at least 3 right now that I can get rid of. But I think I'm just going to try to do a better job of every so often just cleaning off the bookshelf and reorganizing and stuff like that, so I don't get them so many books that I can't see what books I have on my bookcase. Because that was really starting to annoy the crap out of me. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys have any comments of videos I should do, please do comment down below or on my Facebook page, and I hope everybody has an amazing day. Bye.